Hey, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Catch That. I am naturally Elise, and that's my brother,
JR.
and we and we are the R&B representatives. And today we are bringing back my other brother
Mm-hmm.
back to the show, and that is the very good brother, multi hyphenate Edward Bowser. Hello, brother.
Hello, y'all. Y'all got to excuse us. We were cutting up a little bit before the camera came
Yes.
on, but that's just like that's what you get when the three of us gonna be on the episode, and this episode gonna be one of them ones too. So be ready.
Yes. Yo, yes.
Yes. So, JR,
Yes.
let our cousins know what we're going to be
Mhm.
talking about today, what Ed chose, and
Mhm.
why do you think it's important that we talk about it?
Okay, so today, y'all, we will be discussing Brandy's Afrodisiac
Mm.
album, which I am so excited to talk about it. A lot of people kind of miss this album for real and don't really talk about it. So y'all know we like to talk about albums that really people don't discuss. So y'all know, like Ed said, this is about to be a one of them ones episode. Can't wait. Y'all see the Bloods and the Crips are against each other on this one. So so y'all know what this is gonna be like today. So y'all know how me and Elise really was introduced to Brandy for real because we've done two episodes about her album. We did Never Say Never with Chastity, and we did B7 with Darren Brockington, and those were great episodes. So y'all already know how we feel about Brandy. So Ed, how did you get into Brandy? When did you become a fan and all that good stuff?
I got a big old Brandy story for y'all, because like most of us of a certain age, aka old heads, I was introduced to Brandy through Thea. That girl up there with the little cut. She had a little mushroom like cut on the Thea TV show.
Yes.
That is my introduction to Brandy Norwood. And when she would go on to like drop her debut, I'm like, wait a minute, why she look familiar? I know who that is. And like most of us at the time, she was our age. She was speaking directly to us, and we saw her grow as an artist from the debut, from the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, which we've talked about before. Of course, Never Say Never, in my opinion, still her best album. But then we get here and we get to this album. And I'll be honest, I was skeptical going into it because this is 2003, 2004. I remember Timberland was like really heavy. He was like really hyped about this project. And a lot of us
Mhm.
were like, this about to be she about to get Aaliyah's cast offs. Like that's just what we thought. We
Yeah.
thought it was, I'm like, this ain't gonna work. And I will never forget this interview with Timberland. He was like, I'm gonna have her sounding so ghetto. And I'm like, is that what I want to hear though, Tim? Is that what I really want to hear from Brandy? But the thing that I love is it's exactly what we wanted to hear. This is the most real album that Brandy gave us. And at the time, I don't know if y'all remember this, back in the day, there was always this Brandy versus Monica thing in the streets, especially in my high school. And a lot of
Mhm.
the girls liked Monica because they saw her as like she was the realer one. Brandy, she Hollywood, she got the TV shows, she's Cinderella. But
Yeah.
Monica, she real, she in the streets. This
Mhm.
is when we got real Brandy. That plus Timberland's production. Ugh, I love this album. It's not her best, but it might be my favorite Brandy project.
I agree because coming off of Full Moon, we got a new voice. Her voice changed, so it was like, oh, it got a little thicker, it got a
Mm,
little smokier. So it was like vocally. That's why I get the whole vocal Bible thing. But it was like for me, it was just like, oh, I'm liking this. So when her and Rodney kind of broke up with each other, and you kind of saw that they wasn't working with each other, it was like I'm hearing she's working with Tim. And I agree with you, Ed. The first thing I said, he better not have her sounding like Aaliyah. I don't want that feeling. I don't want any of that. And I was kind of nervous. But knowing Brandy, she wanted to work with them back before Never Say Never. She
that's
wanted
true.
them. But Craig, her A&R from Atlantic was, I don't think so. That's Aaliyah's. We not know. You're going to get your own. And he gave her Rodney, which they created a masterpiece of work. But then we get here, and then I was just like, oh, okay, But what really got me, and I was like, cool, is me and my mom one day was cleaning the house. This is on Saturday. If y'all kids do that nowadays,
They don't.
and and Music Choice was on. If y'all even know about Music Choice,
We know about music choice. Yes.
Music Choice, you know what I'm saying, was on, and we was cleaning, and Turn It Up came on,
Hmm.
and I was like, "This is 2003," and I'm like, "Who is this?" And then the dude in the beginning was like, "This is Brandy." It sounds very mixtape-ish, but I heard the beat, and I was like, I kind of got hyped. I was like, okay, all right, if this is what the feeling that I'm gonna get, cool. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, whatever. But I was like, maybe this is a street banger getting us prepared of the sound that we gonna get with her and Tim. So I was like, all right, cool. Then, but then I didn't hear anything after then. It was like, okay, cool. You kind of were just hearing mumblings of what's going on. Then Let's Talk About Love came out. And what was y'all first reaction when y'all heard it?
That single.
Yes.
I'll be honest. We'll get to it a little later on. I thought it was all right.
Me too,
But
man.
I was not like hype off that joint for real. And this is an era, you gotta remember this mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Kanye was on fire. As much
Yeah.
heat as I got for that dude in 2025, for many reasons,
Okay.
he was on fire with the R&B productions. Keisha Cole, he gave bangers. Alicia Keys, he gave bangers.
Yeah.
And this was all right. And then I was like, well, what happened to Timberland? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. And even to this day, again, I don't hate that track, but it's to me,
Mm-hmm.
it's a kind of a standout, like a sore thumb on this project because it don't really fit. So I was a little skeptical, and I honestly didn't even purchase this album at the time. My wife got it. Well,
Mm-hmm.
who
We
the
gonna
woman
get
who
into
would be
that.
my wife? We was dating back then, and then
Yeah.
I heard her copy, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this album is fire." Because I was just kind of like with the original reception.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, we are gonna disagree on everything today because I feel I hate it. No, it doesn't fit with the album, but I wanted that.
You
That's what
wanted more of that.
I just I I just be wanting Brandy to make a straight R&B song and not mechanical in the back and not this weirdness. Just give me some more. And it's a lot of I this made me excited for the album because I mean I thought I was gonna get more of that.
Mm,
You
I
got what of that?
wasn't. I'm like Ed. You know what I mean? I was like, it's cool. I was like, okay. And I kind of was like, this is the first single. And it kind of threw me off because I'm like, if Timbaland got damn near 70% of the album, why doesn't he have the first single?
Right.
But I see what the label was doing. It was like Kanye was hot as fish grease at this time. College Dropout is out, like you said. Alicia Keys, You Don't Know My Name is out. Keisha Cole, all of this, he was hot. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm like, fine, whatever. But I was like, it's cool. But the video, I saw the making of the video of it, and I was like, okay, you know what I mean? I get it. You know what I'm saying? She doing her little the dance scene in it. You know what I mean? The dance part of the second verse I like. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was kind of like, okay. It wasn't like I was hyped. You know what I mean? Like every Brandy's first single, I'm hyped. You know what I mean? I want to be down. I was hyped. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You know what I mean? Boy is mine. As much as at least be like, I don't want to be arguing over no fucking man. Like I get, I get, I get it. But I was hyped for that. I was even hyped for What About Us from Full Moon. Full Moon. I was like, oh, but this one I was like, okay.
And
Yeah,
see, we opposite. Cause what about us ain't do it for me like that.
you said that. I remember you said that. Yeah.
She just always want to be on these loud, harsh beats, and I don't. It see the difference between like an Aaliyah or even kind of genuine or whatever on those hard beats.
Mm-hmm.
They have a floaty thing to how they sing and how they approach a song,
Right.
and Brandy is very technical. And I think so if you have this very technical beat and then this like technical singer, those other singers, they they sing it a different emotion and it floats. And
I
I
I
think
get
totally
that's
it.
my
agree.
issue. And
I
I
I
like
feel
get
that
that.
juxtaposition.
there are some songs that we'll get to on this album that's exactly what you're saying. I feel like it
Exactly.
doesn't
Yes,
fit.
that's why I get it. Yep.
Yeah, but for this one, like I don't know, like I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it at all. Like it was okay, but
Yeah.
it didn't look back then. You had to go. You couldn't pull up no Spotify on no release day. You had to go take your 9.99 the Best Buy
Facts.
to go
Yeah.
hear that album. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna save my 9.99 for whoever else. But I
Well,
got it eventually. I got it. It's back there.
well, speaking of, so
Got it on
after
Columbia
that,
House.
I
I probably got
remember.
it from Columbia House. My fault. 3.99.
Right. So, y'all, you speaking about that, this is what took a left for me. So, I'm a New Yorker, and her baby father went on Wendy.
Oh, I remember this.
He went on Wendy,
Oh
and he
boy.
confirmed that they wasn't married.
Mm-hmm.
And this is before, and see, mind you, in my mind, I didn't want to, I was like, I'm going to get this album, but it wasn't a rush because I rushed to get Full Moon and I was highly disappointed. But
I was waiting for that train. They never late.
highly disappointed. Right. Highly.
And Jay gonna hate me, but I kind of like Full Moon more than I used to now.
Oh, okay. But so I was like, I don't want to, and then hearing the single, I was like, I'm gonna get it, but I ain't gonna rush. But then, because then I was sitting there like, now I know why Full Moon wasn't what it was, or what I thought it was. I knew there was something up with this. That's why I only like Nobody and Anybody and Apart. Because those songs was really truthful. It was some
Yep.
truthful shit in it.
Yep.
And she didn't want nobody to know about their shit at all. There was a reason for it. You know what I mean? So for me, I was just like, But then when she said this, I took it personal because I was a fan of her. I was like, I'm not getting it. I was like, I'm not buying this album. I was like, no, Brandy, don't piss me off. I'm pissed. I was like, no. So for me, I didn't go get this album until Human.
Whoa, you waited then.
I waited that long.
Wow.
I was that pissed off. I took it personal because I'm like, for real, like you really had to like lie, like for what? Like what did that do? Like I didn't understand, but she said she did it because of her image and blah blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. And I'm like, I get that, but as a fan, I'm connected to you. And for you to sit there and blatantly lie, y'all had a special delivery. We had all of this. Y'all was saying y'all was married through that, and you wasn't. I was like, man, fuck that. I'm going. I'm like, this is 2004 anyway. By this time, I'm still on Usher anyway because
Yeah.
Confessions was out. So I'm on that. I'm still on Beyonce's debut. I'm on Alicia Keys. I'm on all of this. I was like, you know what, Brandy? I ain't fucking with you right now. I was like, I'm not. And I went to get Human, which y'all know I love. Maybe I think I'm the only one that probably love it. But and then when I got this, I said, "Oh, Brandy did the shit." Now, mind you, I was hearing singles during that time, but I was like, "I don't care." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "I don't care." You know what I mean? But when I got it, I was tripping, and that's why this is my third favorite Brandy project. Like, I adore this project. You know what I mean? So that was me. I ain't buy it till 2008. Yeah, I waited 4 years for this.
Man, we were awesome latecomers on
Yeah.
this one. That's
But
wild.
but yeah, I did really love it. And but also part of it, as Ed mentioned, this is when Kanye was, hot as fish grease.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big, huge old fan from the gate with him. So that definitely sprinkled some bias on it for sure.
Yeah,
For me.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, we can open. All righty. So we open this album. It starts with Who I Am.
Mm-hmm.
She starts it off the break. I guess she's addressing the divorce,
Yep.
quote unquote. She's addressing it. And I just love how the drum programming comes in. Then the beat comes in, and then Brandy comes. Thank you for all tears of the stretch of the bed. Like, I was like, oh, I was like, okay, all right, I like. I was like, all right, cool. I'm in this, so I liked it. Shout out to Warren Campbell for this. I enjoy wrote the hell out of this, and me and Elise say this so many times on the show
Take it back.
when we talk about Brandy. We love when somebody writes for her.
Yes.
because as much as Brandy is kind of, they let her write a bridge, they let her get that, but to me, she's more of you sitting talking to her and you're taking and you're writing. So shout out to Candace on take Candace Nelson on this. Shout out to Joy Campbell on this. Like a shout out to CeeLo, which we're gonna get to. Like a lot of them as the songwriters were great because I feel like she shines more to me because, like Elise said, she's a technical singer. Brandy is very technical on things that she does. So she can focus on just this instead of writing.
Yeah.
She's in. You know what I mean? For me.
And JR,
So yeah.
y'all, this is one of my favorite songs.
Really? Okay. Okay.
I mean, I
Right.
like it, but oh,
Yes.
oh, you got to go ahead
But
with
I already
this.
done told
Yeah.
you the kind of songs that I like off of Brandy and the kind
Mm-hmm.
I don't. So this
Yeah.
is one of them, and it's somebody else producing it. So.
Oh shit.
Well,
I
you gonna
mean,
get us in trouble, but go
And it's
ahead.
yeah, you
Warren Campbell on the. So like I know what I'm getting from Warren Campbell. I already know how he's approaching the writing, the
right.
melodic. And so usually I see a Warren name on it, I'm more likely to be like lean in a little bit. So
Right, right. Especially with the fact they have a connection since Brandy was 15. He's
Right.
been down
yeah.
with her since then. And then he did He Is on, Full Moon. So they have this connection. And for him to open it like this and her addressing everything and all this kind of stuff. And Brandy starts with a banger on her albums for real. Because, moving on for the debut. You know what I mean? Angel in Disguise for Never Say Never
Yes, Lord.
and then go to Full Moon for this. So Brandy knows she got to start with heat on this one. You know what I mean? So for this, I'm here for it. She's addressing the divorce too, quote unquote. She had to remove the finger of her left hand, but we know that wasn't true. But I get it. You know what I mean? But if you think about it, I think Brandy was really telling us that the shit was a lie through a lot of these songs. And I'm gonna get
Yes,
into this.
I
Cause when
think
she
so.
says in this song, she says, sorry if you're disappointed. See, the life that I chose is the life that I thought I wanted. So she's telling us, yeah, this is all an image for this. You know what I mean? It was just like, yeah, y'all so into it and all this, but y'all, I did this for an image thing.
Right,
That's what she was telling us.
and remember what I was saying earlier because people pick up on that stuff. Like back when I was younger, people were always like, "Oh, Brandy fake, Brandy this, Brandy that," and it
Mm-hmm.
was because we ain't know it, but subconsciously we knew something on up. She was hiding that part of herself, and to me,
Mm-hmm.
this was the first album where she was like really unleashed. I mean, she give you bits and pieces. If you go back and look at some of the songs on like you said, like Full Moon or something, you're like, now wait a minute, what you really talking about? But
Right.
this album, she is absolutely being like, this is who I am. And shout out to Warren Campbell because this one already got that vibe that, he's always got those gospel vibes in a way. This is a very Mary Mary-ish type track. And
It
I'm saying
is.
that in the best type of way.
Yeah.
And it works
Okay.
very well for an opener.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Perfect opener to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go into one of my favorites. We start with the Timberland production,
Mm-hmm.
Afrodisiac. I love this record. Like, I love it. Brandy's it's so edgy to me for her, and it has an edge, and it's like Brandy's floating on it, and you can tell it's something different from her for her because we're so used to her Rodney shit. So now this is an up tempo. It's something different, and it's her and Tim, and then the stacking that she does, and the hook feels so warm to me, and it's still sensual. With Brandy giving a lot of that on the album, we gonna go there too, and it's like it feels very warm to me, and I just love her backgrounds on it, and it just has that edginess to me that I really like. So it's definitely one of my favorites on the album for
Okay.
sure.
Of course, it's sensual. The name of the song is Aphrodisiac, and the name of the album is Aphrodisiac. What you think Aphrodisiac is? Okay.
Mm-mm,
I do like
mm-mm,
this song. Go ahead, Ed.
I did not. I was waiting for you to be like, I don't like this one because the production on this is so off kilter. It's not off beat, but it's so
mm-mm.
off kilter, and we've never heard Brandy at this point over stuff like this. So when I heard that Tim was taking over the production, this is what I was hoping to hear. Now I didn't want to hear no like bootleg, great value Timu 1 in a million. Like I don't want you to carbon copy what you did for Aaliyah, but you can give me some of that Timberland fingerprints and
Right.
give it new to Brandy. And that's what he did on his project. It was we haven't heard a production specifically like this. It's very new, very innovative, but it gave her a new space to express herself in. And like you
Mm-hmm.
said, like she getting a little sexy with this in a way that we hadn't seen before. So this was an absolute win.
I
Mhm.
hate the video. I
Wait a
hate
minute,
it.
I don't even remember a video
I
for this.
Yeah,
remember.
you shouldn't because I hate this video. I hate it because yes, the song is called Afrodisiac. Yes, it's sensual and all that, but Brandy never gave us that. And in the video, you can see she's trying too hard to me.
Oh,
It's very much water. She's in the water. She's doing all of it. It's kind of like how what's her name was in off the what's the song Feel So Good with Tiny and
yeah,
Latasha and Tamika in the water and Brandy
yeah.
dancing in the water, being very. I don't like that. It just felt very off to me. Like I didn't like it. Like I don't like this video at all. It's a couple of shots that I like that she's in like this white outfit and they kind of doing some close ups and she's kind of giving this and doing all of this. But her dancing in the water and giving very much sex, I was not here for it. It didn't come across great to me. You know what I mean? And I was not. I was just like. And then when I saw who her A&R was, it was Benny Medina. So at this time, he has J Lo. Brandy ain't J Lo.
No, I was gonna
Brandy don't
say
need an image. She actually can
no.
sing. Just saying.
I mean, nobody on this episode was disagreeing, but
Right.
I don't remember this video. I'm gonna have to hit YouTube. I do not.
Yes.
106
When
in
you
Park
when
was
you
not playing this.
watch the video. They really promoted it a lot overseas
Hmm.
because that's what she did it like on Top of the Pops and she did it over there. But she did a video for it, and I'm just not here for it. It was just like, no, you could have been Brandy. There's a way you could do sex appeal to me, but for her, it was just. I was just like, no, Brand, I'm not.
No, Brandy is not a Dina Howard. You ain't got to go that hard with
Right,
it.
right. And like you can always give a little sex. I get it. Like that's what the album is. It's supposed to be sensual. It's supposed to be you're growing into a woman. I get it. But there's a way to do it. You know, there's a way to kind of give you sex. And the way they was trying to force it on her, it just cause now you see after that, she didn't do any of that mess.
Nope.
She
Not
went,
just
you know what I'm saying? Like she
just
didn't
news to
do that.
me.
And
Yeah.
I equate it to how they did how with Normani or like Chloe Bailey. It's that same thing. To where it's like
Yeah.
you had this image, whether it was manufactured or not, you can't just jump straight up. You gotta get there. Or maybe don't ever go there. But if you're gonna
Right.
go there, man, let it be a transition. Especially if you're a child star. Like whether that was your image or not, it's still free PPI. It was weird to me when Monica started doing it.
Right.
Even
It
though she
was
Right.
had the more down girl thing, and it was weird to me on
Mhm.
her.
we
So
gotta
of
stop
course
pushing
on
freaks
Brandy it's
on
gonna be
people.
weird.
Yeah, stop like let these kids grow up. Stop making them freaks out the gate. I'm talking about half of the R&B girlies today. I'm like, I can tell this
Huh?
ain't nothing but an image. Y'all looking at IG trying to be like them models. Like,
Yep.
be who you are. Like, you ain't got to do that. Your fans came to you because they
Mhm.
related to your music. You ain't got to completely change up to try to get the gooners out there. Like, let them chill. Do you?
And that's what hurt me with that video. And I love the song. You know what I mean? Because, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Like,
That's crazy.
For
that's
Brandy, that's
crazy.
crazy. That's
That's not
crazy for
her.
Brandy.
Like,
Crazy.
but I was like, this is cute. Like, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
That's
Yeah.
It's different.
fine. You know what I mean? But giving all of this, no. I'm like, no. You could tell it's forced to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm like, no, Brandy, there's a way you can give sex appeal. And you did, even in your full moon era to me. That full moon video is very classy and sensual, and she looks beautiful in it and all of that. Going full there, I was like, mm-mm. I was like, yeah. So it kind of that video, like when it comes up, on, when on YouTube, and I might be watching something and it just pop up afterwards because it's on auto, and it come up, I'll be like, no. I'll be like, no, no.
I do remember this video. Yuck.
See, it hurts as a
Yo.
fan.
Oh, in the water,
It's
doing all this, and
yes,
the
it
male
don't
dancing
feel
behind it.
natural.
Oh no, I
No,
do. I do remember it now.
yes, and that's why it used to be on like MTV2. They didn't even play this on regular
They
MTV.
they did not have this on MTV or BET, y'all, because I was on that
No,
24/7 in 2004. I don't remember this at all. I'm gonna
it
check it
might have
out
been
after
on
this.
VH1 Soul, but that's about it.
Probably.
You know what I
Wow.
mean? So, yeah, yeah. I just was not here for it, but love the song, but no. Mm-mm. So you had to go see it, sis, to be like, whoa.
Yeah, as soon as I could, I thought,
Yes, the water and the this and rolling in the water with the guys, and it was just no. Mm-mm.
and then, boy, they had a good smoke machine budget for that motherfucker.
Okay.
Why is it smoke on the water?
I was like, I thought y'all said she underwater. What did you need the
No,
smoke
not
for?
underwater, in water. You'll
In
see.
water. She's dancing in water.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like
So her
underwater, like
hair's all
Aaliyah or
wet
something.
and all of these.
Getting
Yeah.
all close to the
When you
camera
see
and
it, and
crouching
you'll be
down.
like,
Ooh.
It's a lot.
yeah. Yeah,
There's a
it
smoke
is.
machine. The first thing you see is just all this smoke.
Oh, the budget was on budget. You hear me? Them
Like
budgets was beautiful back then.
the finest of smoke machine. Yeah, but
Okay. But yes, I love the song. I'm here for it. You
yeah.
know what I mean? But yeah,
I
video.
don't love the song, but I do like the song.
Okay.
I don't love it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we get to the single. Who is she to you? Now this video is fire to me.
Yes. Now this one, I know at least you said you didn't love that last night. This one I love. I love me some this one.
In the video, I'm gonna go because since we go, I'm gonna go from the video. She's giving sex appeal, but it's not too much. She's
Yep.
swagged out.
Yep,
She's
she is.
swag. She giving you the glasses. You know what I'm saying? Brandy's giving now. She looks good in that. She giving you a little bit of trying to be dramatic with it. You know what I mean? But it's fine. I was like, all right, I'm good with this. You know what I mean? And by the time I'm listening to the album now, and I'm like, I'm loving the chemistry of her and Tim because I love
Yes.
Afrodisiac and I love this. You know what I mean? Even though I used to see this on 106 and Park because it was
Mhm.
on 106 and Park. It was the making of it, but I was still mad at her. So I don't care. You know what I mean? I was still like, I don't care. But the song is fire. It is fire. Them damn strings. Shout out to Larry Gold on them damn strings and like them strings is
Yep.
dramatic and crazy and it's just the start of the story. So I like it. And the vocal stylings after she comes out of the bridge, she gets very Aretha. She gets very that husky kind of at the end. So she gives it that. So I like it. I'm a fan of this record.
Exactly. You know how earlier you were talking about how on this, by the time we got to this album, her voice had matured and she just
Yeah.
sounds all smoky and just like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, when I heard this Brandy, I was like, where is this Brandy been? This voice sounds like it's been through some things. And the way Timbaland was saying earlier in that interview was like, oh, I got her sounding so ghetto. She sounds so ghetto on this song, but I love it. When she like, you peeped that lady. I'm like, Brandy, stop
Right,
playing. But I
right.
love it. I love it. She was like, you playing, don't play in my face. Like, who is this chick to you? Who is she to you? Like, oh, that's one of my favorite Brandy songs, like
Oh
off top.
wow, okay.
I love
Okay.
this song. It's just they showed so much chemistry and
Yes.
chemistry unique to themselves, not trying to remake some energy he had with some other artists. Like it felt like Brandy and Tim had their own thing going, and I really
Yes.
appreciate that.
I agree.
yeah, see, I like this song a lot, and I just feel like um through a lot of the rest of the album, it didn't meld like it did on this. Like I 100% agree. Like they showed that chemistry, and I feel like they were trying to do that again with a lot of the rest of the album. after track 5, and but we'll talk about that later. But I really love this song, and I loved it in this. That's this song in the time as well.
I'm sorry. What did you do? Like Brandy was going in at the end,
Yes.
like,
Oh yeah,
woo, she was singing. I was like, yes, okay,
yeah.
okay. I was like, yes. So you right, sis. I do think with this, you see, it's like, okay, it was like he didn't give her no Aliyah shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where I was like,
Yeah.
thank you. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm worried. I'm like, here we go. You know what I mean? Because that was her producer and yours was Rodney. So how is this gonna work? Even though Rodney worked with Aaliyah too on One in a Million, that's crazy. People forget about that.
Yep,
But
sure did.
yeah, but it's like a flip, and it's like, okay, I'm with it. You know what I mean? So yes, who's she to you? Did y'all like the Usher remix with him on it?
I did. I like the Usher remix, and this was around the time it was some rumor that he was gonna have this album that was gonna be all duets with him and like all
Yes.
these other. And I was like, oh, if this is what's up, like I can't wait. We never got that project, but yeah, I was all about this.
Yeah. And they were supposed to go on tour too. It was
Yep,
supposed to be Usher and Brandy
I
on
remember
tour.
that too.
That'd have been crazy, but he was like, no, once that whole thing came out about her stuff, his team was like, we're gonna sidestep here. And
Honestly, understandable.
yes,
Honestly,
we're
I
gonna
get it.
sidestep and do our own thing because then he would have had to get involved because of course they
Yep.
would have been asking him questions about it and all that. So his team was like, "Yeah, Brandy, we love you. Thank you for letting us, him act on Moesha. You know what I mean? But no, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have to remove ourselves. So
Act.
yeah."
Oh, to go on Moesha and be Usher. Yeah.
I ain't paying you no. Let that man get his check, please.
Don't get the check. That man can't act his way out of a wet paper bag.
Well, I
Put
didn't
the scissors
disagree
in
with
his
that.
hand. Shout out to Wu Tang.
Oh, okay, so we go to the single. Talk about love.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like we said, I was okay with it. Elise loved the record. She wanted more like this on the album. You know what I mean? I was all right with it. And then in the space of where it was in the album, I'm like, all right, it's cool.
He said
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it if I listen to the album and it comes up, I'm probably not gonna skip it. But in 2004, I was tired of it because they played on BT all the time. I didn't love it,
They
and
did play it a lot.
oh my god!
I'll
But
give you that for
when
sure.
it comes to again, you had to be there because Kanye was just so like he was that dude at the time. So when you hear like, oh, he gonna get with Brandy, oh, it's gonna be a guaranteed classic, and it
Right.
was an all right cut. Honestly, there's other songs up here that like the other Kanye song I like better than this,
Oh
but
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
I felt like for a first single, it was kind of a misstep. Not a bad song, but I would not have led with that. But I get why they
right,
did.
No,
right.
I don't think it was a good lead single, but
Aha!
but we put the context of the time, and then it's like, oh no, it should have been the lead single.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
no
right
question.
for the atmosphere, but sonically, no, no.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so we go to I Tried.
Oh,
Another favorite for me.
doom,
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 doom.
doom.
That thing
Do,
so
do,
funky.
do,
Ah,
do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
with a little Coldplay in there. Oh my god. Oh
Listen!
my god.
Oh
They
my
snap.
God! Sitting home on a cold day. Like, I'm like, yes, Brandy, yes. Give me what I need, girl. Give me what I need. I love this, man. And it was just like the bass. And y'all know Ty Tribbett's brother is playing the bass on this.
Oh, I didn't even
So
know
they
that.
was down, they down with Cry Me a River, which we
Yes,
find out
yes,
Ty
that we
Tribbett
knew.
was like, that was me. Yeah, we know Justin can't sing like that.
Y'all know.
I'm look. I'm trying to behave because we already gonna get in trouble with the Brandy stands. Now the Justin stands, and they out there. Here they
No, I
come.
guess they somewhere in the
They,
field, I
they,
guess.
they don't watch R&B represent.
Right.
That's true. That's true. We
That's
probably
right.
say.
They'd have been came for our neck.
Oh, but listen.
Cause we
After
done
that
talk
Demeter Joe
cash.
episode,
Yeah. We done
shit.
talk cash unnecessary shit. Like we take it too, yeah, like push the T. It ain't there's no too far. There's no too far.
But this a song is about red flags, and obviously this is about her staying in a relationship when you knew you should have got out of it. You just tried and tried and tried, and again, I said Brandy was telling us, like you said, Ed, this was very real. This was the first time she was coming off real in a song again because she was like, I noticed it, the cars you get leaving the
Mm-hmm.
room and shit, because I knew you had a bitch and I hated it. Brandy talking her shit on this.
Sure
Like,
did.
and she was like, but then what she said, and I was like, damn, Brandy. Now these songs take a whole new context for me because then she said, but that's what I get. It was like you knew you
Yep.
was the side chick, and this is what I get, but I'm gonna try to stay in it. So a lot of what her husband was saying was true. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't say anything wrong. And what I love how Brandy talks about it now, she said I went too deep, and that's why he was being mean. That's
Mm,
why my baby father ended up being mean because I went too deep.
mm.
I told him I wasn't in love with him, and I love that she owns that now. She was like, "Yo, I fucked up." You know what I mean? Because if I wouldn't have went too deep, he wouldn't have did that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So, but then I was like, but did Brandy? You know, future later on, we would have realized you lied too.
I mean, eventually the truth would have come out here. You can't hide this forever.
You can. You know what I'm saying? The world know how to bring up marriage certificates.
No,
I'm just saying. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
shout out to
You know,
somebody we
no
mentioned
Aaliyah.
earlier. I guess.
So, since went nope.
But yes, you are right. But I mean, it's so funny. I feel like if that drama happened today, it would have been even more impactful on her career. Because you know, if that stuff, something like that broke on social media in 2025, oh my gosh, it would have been the end of the world, and they would have been unforgiving. So I'm kind of glad that happened when it did, so people could kind of get over it. She could rebuild her image. She can tell her story. We good. That
Right.
happened in 2025. They be trying to cancel and fuss and blah blah. It'd be ridiculous. I'd
You
have
know it.
turn off all Brandy
But
everything.
yeah. But honestly, she never really truly recovered. You know, she got her
No, she
fans.
didn't.
But
Nope.
people that are not people about Brandy, it is a very there's not a whole lot of in between. Like my best friend started to tell you business. She don't want no parts of no Brandy. She will tolerate want to be down and best friend because I love it so much and she's my best friend. I kid you not. And she will tell you, I'm tolerating it because you love it so much. And it's about best friend.
Wow.
She ain't nothing Brandy could do for her.
That's interesting.
But
Damn.
all our other music tastes are mostly aligned. But with that Brandy, it's very polarizing.
Yeah, that
Wow.
Brandon thing is weird. I've talked about this on
And
my
I think
site.
it's weird.
So I well, yeah, I'm with you because like growing up, like we were always Brandy fans. Like I love Brandy. I love this album. I like the Never Say Never, Full Moon. We get out another time, but like I liked her. But like at the start of the internet culture, it's just this. Y'all know them. There is a group of Brandy stands. They
Yes.
think this woman is the great. She better than Aretha. She better than Whitney. She better than everybody. And I'm like,
Yeah.
we liked her, but you making me not like her because you being so annoying and aggressive. But I'm a fan, but I'm not gonna co-sign everything.
No, and
So
Right.
like we can say this something dope and not. So you're right. There's like this huge thing where either you got to love her with all your heart and worship her, or you think she trash. And I'm like, I think she dope. I just don't think she the greatest that ever did it.
and it's the way all the stands are. Beyonce stands, the lambs, like it's
Yeah,
this
yes.
it's like you can't if I can't critique my artist, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
Period.
Right. I got smoke for all my faves, except maybe Biggie because he won't around that long. But like, look, everybody have an off day.
Everybody. But they don't think. And since that's crazy that you say that, because now thinking about it, you got people that like her, and then you got people that don't, and they
Mm-hmm.
and the one and it's no middle. It's like, oh, she's dope, blah blah blah. No, it's like I don't fuck with her. You know what I mean? And and like you said, it seems like only the ones that don't fuck with they will name I want to be down. They be like, I want to be down. I'm good with, and
Oh, and
that's
let me
about
tell
it.
you, my bestie is very specific. It's I want to be down, and she ain't there for Brandy. She want the remix. She
I
want
was gonna say it
she
got
for
to be that
MC. Like
remix.
Yes.
I
now
was gonna
that
say that.
that she love. That's a top from this time period for her.
Yep, I knew it was the
Wow.
remix. You didn't even have to say that. I knew that
That
one.
And
part.
best friend for me. So she don't actually really like it, but that's
Wow.
about it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like one never say never. I think almost doesn't count. She like
She ain't like Angel in Disguise. I feel like the haters like that one. Man,
she don't.
she's
Yeah,
serious with it.
Well, well, we tried.
Yeah.
we tried. Oh, speaking of that, that end with the organ that that in like maybe the last like 20 seconds when that
Yeah,
organ
man.
comes in.
Yeah,
And
man.
oh my God, shout out to Paris. He's on the organ, man. And it's like it sounds so good and letting the beat ride to the end. It's like you said, then using the clocks sample, like all that, and then the Klansman sample, like that song is just another favorite. I go in for that record
I
because I like her
agree.
talking her shit too. I love a
Yes.
shit talking the record because I talk shit too. So I'm in for
yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm here
yeah.
for it.
I obviously like it because I said it's this album is a fire to me up to track 5. I hadn't
Man.
disliked nothing we talked about so far,
Yeah, yeah, we've been good with since she
Yeah.
ain't go in yet.
and I
Now I'm
and this
nervous.
is another favorite on the album. This song, so
Oh
Okay.
Lord,
Okay.
oh Lord,
track
Jesus.
1 and track 5 are favorites.
Okay,
But we ain't
we
got to
get
my very favorite yet, though. So yeah, we'll get there.
okay. So we get to where you want to be. I love this song. I
I
love
like
this
it
better than talk
too.
about love. I
Yes.
love it. It's so damn soulful to me. And using that Jesse sample from Roberta, the way Kanye uses his samples, yo, like, just produce and stop talking. That
Yes.
would be great.
I said, look, I just recorded a video yesterday, ain't even dropped yet, talking about
Mm-hmm.
that exactly. When it comes to the actual art of sampling, this dude in this era redefined how you sample a record, and this is one of
Yes.
those things. Like, I love this song because it's just a better fit for her tone to me than the
Mm.
original one. And
Yes.
oh my God, now they ain't need Ti, but I know it's 2004, but so okay, he
Right. I
got a
was
point.
gonna
They ain't
say
need Ti.
that.
But otherwise, I thought this was another huge. This is probably the most underrated track up there. Well, it's one more I'm gonna mention, but like this is one of the more underrated tracks on the album.
You don't have to compromise. Like her tone, and it's very airy, and it's just ah. And then again, after Ti comes in, because like you said, I didn't need him at all.
No,
And
mm,
you know what I'm saying. And again, she just goes into like vocal assassin to me at the end. Like she just I'll be like, go off. And then again, they let the beat ride. Kanye lets it ride for like 20 seconds to the end and then it fades. And to me, it just aged like great wine to me. Like I
yep,
just, it's just such a great, great Kanye track. I was like, even though back then I know a lot of people was pissed because the album was supposed to come out in 2003 at the end of 2003, and then it was supposed to come out in the beginning of 2004. But Kanye, they went back in the studio with him, and he gave her these 2 songs. So, so I'm happy for this one. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. So, yes. So, sis, go ahead and explain why you don't like
No.
it.
I was hasty. No, I do like this song.
Oh, okay. Woo.
But
Okay,
I
we
like
one
yeah.
we six.
But I
Okay.
like the vocals more than I like the production. The vocals are so good because I actually
Mm-hmm.
don't love the production. I don't hate
Okay.
it, but I don't love it. But it's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
But what she's doing vocally, you know, is really impressive to me.
Where
Oh,
you need to
I do like
be.
the song. I do like the song.
She
Absolutely.
was in love with Quentin during that time. Q Rich
mm,
had Brandy gone. She was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like she came out of that one and got into this other, and she was letting him know, like, baby, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She gonna talk her shit on another record, but this
Yep.
one, yes, I love it. I love this
Yeah, I
one.
do enjoy this song.
Oh, okay, okay, we good. We into track six. We good.
I'm nervous
Yes.
though, because she about
Uh,
to get some of my favorites in a minute. So
yeah, me too. That's why
I
I'm
ain't
like,
putting my
oh
guard
shit.
down.
I'm like, oh shit. So we get into focus. Let's just go first.
I'm waiting on you. Go ahead, man. We let the ladies go
Well, I
first on
gotta
this
go.
one.
No, no, no. Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't try to.
I did not. Okay.
If I
Shout
get to
out.
say something, I'll say it now.
Now look, it's Crips versus Bloods. If you can't tell, so like
Right. Okay.
we
Okay. Y'all
ready.
be prepared. But
Gang, gang,
shout
gang.
out to Candace Nelson. Like I said, she really took. She said she watched Brandy in the beginning just to watch her to kind of get a feel of how she was gonna write, and then she just started writing things, and it was connected to Brandy and to this. Brandy was talking her shit to her baby father.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying, I know that I'm too hurt right now to be civilized. I don't even want to talk to you right now because I gotta see you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's like every time I see you, reminder of everything that we did. Like, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to see you. But again, I gotta be chill. You know what I mean? I gotta be chill because we got a kid and all that. And like she said, all we used to be shouldn't even matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in this new lane, we're done, all this shouldn't matter. But when I see you, I kind of lose my focus. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about all the bullshit that I went through with you. Yet again, like you said, Ed, she is being very open and honest about her feelings on this record. She
Yep.
like, she like, look, nigga. That's what she wanted. She like, look, nigga. I'm look. I'm trying to go this way, and I'm trying to. You making me get off my focus, off my track for real, for real. And the stacking, she sounds so angelic to me, and this she sounds great to me on this song. So I'm here for it. And again, she's talking her shit, and that's what I like. You know what I mean? Brandy, talk your shit, and I'm here for it.
Agree, agree. And see, you hit on something, JR, that I always talk about. I love when a story can be told with a song with the production plus the lyrics. Now you just
Mm-hmm.
said she talking her talk, but she doing it like she ain't wilding out. Like she's
Right.
like presenting this very easy over this very mellow backdrop where
Yeah.
she's I don't want to lose my focus. Like she focused and she doing it, but she's like
Yes.
she low key. She not bubbling. She low key. She like look. I just had enough. So like get it straight. And
Right.
it works because of the sound that the production that is presented here. And it makes it like she telling dude to get out of his face in like the most gentle, groovy, angelic way ever. And that's what helps the song. She not screaming over the beat or like
Mm-hmm.
talking over the beat or doing something ridiculous. It's
Right.
a perfect compliment for the lyrics. Very
I,
well done. This is another one of my faves.
I agree. I totally agree. I'm with that.
So I remember first listening to this album and hearing it and being like, you know what have made this album good for me? I mean,
What?
better for me.
Mm-hmm.
If this was a time when Melissa Elliott was still doing stuff with him,
Ah,
that's what I needed.
I was waiting. I
That's
was waiting for that.
that's because this whole album, it sounds like what he gave Justin to me.
I can give you that. I can give you
This
that.
song, this is Crying River Cousin, Hard Body on his mama's side.
What? I don't know if I would say if it's his cousin, but it do kind of sound like the next door neighbor that come over sometime and eat dinner. Like it's a little bit.
Yeah,
I ain't getting that much justice, but I feel what you're saying. Especially that
that
the
style.
mood. The mood is very Crimea Rivers. I feel you on
Yes, the mood. More so the mood, but it's some element. Like it's not same, but it yeah.
I agree with you, sis, and I'm glad that you said that because that is the reason I think Timberland by himself he needed Missy for that sound that they created, right? And that was how they gave Aaliyah and Genuine and all of them and all, their crew, right? Then once he got out of this era with Justin, right? Because with Justin, he still had Scott Storch with him.
Mm-hmm.
So he still had somebody with him. This album, I think he just had him and Candace on this. You know what I mean? So it was something new. It was something they trying to connect because then he goes into this next era of Timberland with Danger.
Yep.
So it was like you could see he needed something, and maybe this is probably what was missing. Because one thing about Missy, she works amazing with vocalists because she sings. So she would have knew what to write for you. It would have been like, okay, Missy writing for Brandy. It would have been a little different. These songs would have definitely been a different approach.
Oh, no question.
But she still would have been Brandy for real. But Missy would have kind of gave her something. It would have been a little different. So I get it. That's why I was waiting for you to say that though.
Even I was dramatic and made the face. I don't even like hate the song. I don't dislike it. It's just
Right.
it's like, somebody give you a banging ass burger, but you ordered a cheeseburger and the burger's delicious. But you had your mouth ready for the cheese and it won't on there. That's what it's like to me. It's like it wasn't bad, but it's a sprinkle of
I get it.
something, or it's a dash of salt and pepper that they didn't put it when they put on the grill or something. I don't know. I'm
I'm just
hungry. I
tripping
would like a
because
hamburger.
I'm like you. Yeah, you sounding hungry, but
It's a mug.
I'm listening to this, and at least I'm like, man, I'm mad she right because I can sure hear Nelly Furtado or somebody over this thing. Now that she mentioned, I done heard this song
Now
a
that she
thousand
mentioned,
times.
yeah, like
I sure can hear her being all loud all over this song. So like, yep, I can hear it. She right.
see, that's why I says you're dope. Because again, you're explaining what could have, even though
Right.
you explaining like maybe she should have did this, and me and Ed like shit. We even love the record, but what you saying makes sense.
It sure makes sense.
Like, you can't argue it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, well, I
And
ain't
that's why,
mad at it.
and that's why I told Jared, I was like, how I feel about it is not as scathing as I originally let on, because
Right,
everything with me, it's just like one element or something that's missing for me. It's
right.
it's not a throw the whole song away. And there's a couple throw the whole song away, but
Yeah, I got
but
one.
not much.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just like you did salt and pepper, put garlic powder up on that thing, you know? It's kind of those kind of critiques.
I get it. I get it. Well, we get to Sadiddy.
You could throw that in the trash
I
too.
was gonna say, speaking of this, the one song. This the one song I ain't really rocking with like that.
This is a song that I would have rather them use nodding off as a sing because this I love
Nodding
nodding off,
off. Yeah, I
and I
forgot about
think
nodding off.
and I think this should have been there instead of Sadiddy. I was like,
Just
I'm like, and then she got what's her name? Kashina, that's her name. Pratt.
Hmm.
R.I.P. to her. She passed. But she got her back from Full Moon and brought and me, I feel like this was they was trying to experiment with something and it just did not work for me. It was like, and then it's like again, Brandy's trying to talk her shit, but with this, it seems a little bit forced.
It seemed like she playing a role. It don't feel like the
Right.
other ones we've been talking about felt like okay, Brandy coming in her own. This feel like oh, I'm gonna be hard on it. Like nah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and I know Elise brings this up a lot. This is one where I feel like the beat is too distracting. Like it's like it be
Yes.
drowning her out at
Yes.
points.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I like the title of the song more than the song itself. But
I
otherwise, this is
agree.
one of the ones that should have been like a Target exclusive, a iTunes bonus. Like
Right. It should have been a bonus. Yeah. Even if they wanted to, or just a side B of a single. Like,
yeah,
you know
like
what I'm
that's
saying?
all that
Like,
could have been.
I could have, I'm
Target
good on it.
exclusive is crazy. Okay.
Yeah. I guess.
And accurate. Accurate.
But he's
Accurate.
right. Right. Okay, so shit. We go to turn it up. I, this to me, I don't know if y'all agree. I felt like this should have been the first single to me. To me. And I tell you why. I think they could have went it could have went somewhere with video wise, imagery wise, all of this. They could have did a video, a 90s video, could have made us kind of remember, Brandy in the 90s. She's talking about it. So I'm like, you had that. She could have had a house party with Kid and Play in it because she speaks it. You could
Mm-hmm.
have had Missy in the video because you bring up Missy. You could have had Genuine. I don't know if they were cool at that time. Genuine and Missy, I'm not sure.
Not
You
by
could
'04, but no,
yeah,
go
so they
ahead.
weren't cool. But I'm saying the video could have been a house party, could have had Tisha Campbell in the video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been something they could have worked with. And then, you know what I'm saying? You could have, and he's just coming off of what Justin, Missy's under construction and this is a test. He's on that. And then I'm like, then you coming off of Jay. Mike could even have Jay in the video for real. For all of this, they could have really made this budget big and it's a Timberland record. And for me, I'm like, I felt like Atlantic dropped the ball on that, and I stand by this. I feel like Timberland should have got the first single because he did majority of the album, not Kanye. Just my
I
opinion, and
I
this should have
agree.
been one of the ones for me. So when I heard it, because I heard the demo on Music Choice when I told y'all, because it wasn't the same words a little bit. It was a little different. And
Mm-hmm.
then I heard this and I was like, oh, okay, this is what it is. So for me, I felt like should have been the first single, and I'm with it. Give it up. We gonna show you how we party. Okay.
Yeah, this is a. I mean, Jr. Right. This is a bop. This whole bop. I like this one a lot. Now I know, like I just talked about Sedity. Like sometimes the beat
Yes.
can be a little overpowering, but it's not nearly as bad as that. So
Yes.
like once you get the bopping, like you ain't noticing that. Like you just riding with it. I agree. This should have been a single. I
Mm-hmm.
still think "Who Is She to You" should have been the first single, but
Oh,
this should have
okay. You know
been
what?
a
Yeah.
single. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, all them cameos in it would have been super dope. It would have been
Yeah.
super fun.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot. I think that it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my least favorite songs on this album.
Really?
It's so loud and the beat don't change or nothing. It is, it is mono with it's in every beats loud. She's crazy loud, and I, 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 yeah,
I see it though.
I vehemently dislike this song.
No, I don't dislike it, but you are not wrong. Like
But I
you are
do
Yes.
the
think it would
beat.
have
The
worked
beat is
as
a lot.
an early single, though. I'll take that. I don't like it, but I think people would have responded to. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, it just don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
so. It's just so same.
Do 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 do
Yeah. So you done got it in my head now. Like,
Right.
but you're right. The beat is very repetitive, but it's something about it that earworms in you.
Right.
Yeah, I can't hate on it. I can't hate
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah. But I get it. Since you're right. You're right. You're right. I
Yeah,
get it.
I agree. Also agree with Jr. Like that would have been a fun video, like you said, with all everything you said. I'm not even gonna repeat everything you said. Like
Yeah.
'cause I agree,
Mhm.
even though I don't like it, um, vehemently. But yeah.
I guess that was very necessary. I guess. Okay, so we get to necessary.
Speaking of, yes.
Which I think this song is one of the songs at least you like, right? Because Brandy is this is a very R&B record. Very.
Love
Yep.
this
You know what I'm
song.
saying? It's very R&B. Shout out to the Organized Noise that did this. It's very CeeLo. You know what I'm saying? It's very him. Like you can tell like what she's doing on it, her vocal stylings on it. You know what I mean? It's a very R&B song. You know what I mean? And she's just floating on it, and she's just. I just love when she just life is so very, very short. Like it's keeping me alive. Say what you love me. Like I'm like and it's kind of crazy. Like CeeLo for real. It's just it feels very like you're in a trance on the record. You know what I mean? And that's why I was like, this is this is a real record, and this is very R&B ish. And That's why when Sis said, I love when Brandy just make a straight R&B song
Yep.
and boom. And this is it. Because it takes you back to the debut, the little runs that she do. I think I dedicate part 2 and 3.
You got a point. Yes. And see, when I first heard this record, like back in the day, I said this feels like TLC, and I'm like,
Ooh.
that's why, because that organized noise connection. That's why.
Yeah.
This is the other
You
song I
always had
mentioned.
the ear.
Yes. When I say that this was like some underrated joints on this project, this is my other
Yes.
one. This one, the other one is super underrated.
Yeah.
Love this. R.I.P. Rico Wade.
Yes.
CeeLo did his thing. I
Mm-hmm.
love this one. And again, nobody talks about it because we always talk about the Timberland joints. But like
Yeah.
this one is a keeper.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. JR was correct. It's one of my faves. Yeah.
Yep. I knew it. Like when she would, because like Sis said, she was giving like, nah, this album could go. Like I kind of knew that Elise was just giving extra with it. Cause I'm like, no,
And we
there's
met one
definitely,
time.
yes. Like when it's certain albums, Elise, no, I don't. I'll be like, no, fuck that album. She'd be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Like, yeah, okay. You was just in the moment, you just talking shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she know, but I was like, necessary. I know she loved this record because she said this in all of our Brandy shows. I love it when she strictly sticks to the R&B brand. And with this record is R&B to the fullest. I was like, I know she like necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No
So,
way you can deny
Yep.
this one.
yeah.
And that's the reason why it shocked JR so much when I did finally like really love B7 because ain't none of that straight R&B, but it was for a different reason that I love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
why he was like, "Really? Alicia, you like it now?"
Mm-hmm.
Cuz I gave it
Mm-hmm.
hell. You know?
Oh, shit, I did in the
And you know
beginning.
what?
Remember, I was with you.
Yeah, everything I said was true because music hits you different at different times in the context. And it was just the context of when that hit, it just it just resonated for a lot of things with me
Hmm.
in my personal life. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but all the criticisms I have heard of it, like the things Ed say, no, I I don't think you're wrong.
I don't rock with
Right.
no B7. So like,
No,
yeah.
I know. And your critiques of it, that's what I was trying to say
Yes.
critique. Your critiques of it were valid. Which I
Yes.
argue with you, every time we come across that subject, it's just the reason I like it is for a whole different reason. So
Yeah. Yeah.
just like how it's a whole lot of bad songs that we love down. It's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Ain't wrong. All right. So we get to say you will. Another favorite of mine. This song is like butter to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it's just so she floating on this every second, every minute, every hour. Like the shit that she doing on this, and it's just like again, that girl was in love with Quentin. Like she, it ain't no denying it. That girl was in love because what did she say? She said, "All I wanna do is spend my life with you. Have
Yep.
3, 4 kids by you, and some
Yep.
more if you want me to. I done gave up everything, so now it's time for you to give me that ring."
Yep.
Brandy was talking her shit. She sound confident, and you tell she was in love and all of that. And it was like, oh, Quentin, this girl loved you, but he did give her the ring because they were engaged.
They
You know
were.
what I mean? And she was playing the mood of Phoenix and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So this song, Butter, again, Brandy puts the soul on it. It's just a great song for me. So I love it.
I'm gonna hit my Elise on this one. So this is a song that if I'm reviewer air, I'm gonna say it's all right. But the reason why I love this song is because of the personal connection. So I mentioned
Mm-hmm.
earlier that like my wife had this album back when we were dating, and
Mm-hmm.
she played this song to death. And even to this day, when I think of this song, I think of her. And it's
Oh.
kind of funny with the messages behind it. I was like, you were trying to slip some messages in back then. But I love it. I love like the connection we had to this song. So like when I think of
Yeah,
this album, I think of this song. It's not
yeah,
my favorite by any means of it
yeah.
on this record, but like, and we still got some more to come that I love. But
Oh,
it is so very good.
yes, yes.
Yes. I love this song too.
Yeah, and you would. This is the type of you
Yeah,
would again. Very smooth. Very. It ain't extra. It's none of that. You know what I mean? And you know.
Here's a trend. I like the Kanye ones,
Uh-oh. I knew that was coming.
Rico and them.
Yeah,
Rico
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Then this what Big Chuck and what
Mhm.
nephew.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you were
I mean,
kind of a little opposite
there's
when it
some other
comes to
ones
the
that I
Tim
like too.
records.
So that's no shade.
No, it's not. All right. So we come as you are. This record, they could have left. I'm not. Nope.
Really? No, see, y'all know I'm a player stan, so shout out to Static Major. He was on this
And
one.
that is the reason why I have a problem with it. You brought that in. This record was finally the record where Timberland said this record sounded like something for Aaliyah.
Well, you have a point. It does
Be-
sound like one
it
for her,
sounds
yeah.
very much like Aaliyah could have
That's true.
went
That's true.
and owned this record, and Static knew her. They had that connection with them. He wrote for her. So when you get to this, I was just like, no, it's just it's something that again, Brandy's very technical, like Elise said. So Brandy's doing her Brandy isms, which is fine, but I just don't think on this beat it works for me. And remember, Jay Z actually got this beat first. He was offered it first
Oh,
because
that's right.
Timberland and him doing the Black album,
Yep, it was
but
on the
he
Black Album thing.
decided
Yep.
to take Dirt on Your Shoulders, then this.
Yep.
And he obviously gave this to Brand. And I was just like, for me, I was just, yeah, this song, I was like, this could have been left off for me. That's just for me. This is the chemistry where it didn't work for me. I was like,
That
I'm
is
good.
crazy. I feel what you're saying. I feel you 100%. Especially in
Mm-hmm.
this era.
Yeah.
Timberland love them flutes. And I hadn't got sick of the flutes yet. I would get sick of them soon, but I won't sick of them yet. And she was just, I was just sick there.
Timberland
Oh
and
my gosh. I loved it. I
Timberland
loved it.
Guru. Oh man.
Yes. Oh, player. But look, she to me, she was floating on this. And once again, she's got a story to tell. She's owning her womanhood. This is what we wanted to hear. So, like, yeah, I rock with this. I rock it a lot.
I
I
was
got
like,
a question. Was I have a very serious question.
Mhm.
yes.
Is this about when bridges started disappearing? Because where's the bridges on this album? It's not a lot of them. And usually when we talk about like we would at least have a song where JR would be this motherfucking bridge. Oh
That
my God.
I
I ain't heard
do.
that
You right.
I
that
You're
haven't heard
saved
right.
me on the SWV episode. That
yeah.
is true.
Yeah, it's
The
true.
bridge
I
You
did
got
save
haven't
me a few
heard
right.
times.
anybody be like, and Ed be like, this bridge here, let me tell you.
I won't say that they disappeared after this, but maybe this is around the time they started becoming an endangered species and we didn't realize it. Because
Because
you,
even though, and in these songs, the bridges are so quick.
That ain't
Because,
it.
like I said on Say You Will, that bridge is, baby, all I want to do. That was a bridge. But, like, I have it, and y'all know I love bridges to death. We
me
all
too,
do.
me too.
And this is finally the first episode where I haven't been like, oh, that bridge was the shit. Like, yes. So,
Wait a
sis,
minute,
when you saying that,
does How I Feel have a bridge? I know we ain't got to that yet. I think that got a bridge. I think there are a couple bridges hidden
Yeah.
in here, but it's not the standard as it should be.
should
You are
be,
correct. You're
yes.
I
right.
mean, you could. I mean, I guess you could call a piece of wood over a creek a bridge, technically. But is it one that you want to go over?
Man,
Or you
man,
could just jump. I don't
man,
know.
that ain't no
You could
bridge.
just jump the creek.
That is a raft. That ain't a bridge. Like, don't give them props for that.
It's driftwood. Ain't even good wood. It's scraps from the lumber yard. Scraps. When I say, child, like breeze over troubled water.
Yeah. Yeah. Help me,
Y'all play
Jesus.
too
Because
much
you
on
see,
this
And
I
that's
man,
why
podcast. I
it's
swear.
this same, it's this loop. It's a song near the end that probably would be one of my favorite songs just from Brandy, period, if it wasn't just a continuous
I
loop. And
I
that's
knew
the
you were gonna.
problem with rappers. I mean, rap producers
with R&B
and
artists,
R&B
That's
artists. It don't, and
correct.
that's why we're missy. We didn't have a Scott Storch. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I
I know
get
what
it.
song you talking about because I know you're gonna give me grief on that one. So I knew that was coming. But you're right. That's why I don't like these modern day rap producers slapping those summer walk up there like this ain't Stop talking. Stop talking over the song. Like give me actual structure.
Yeah.
Hello.
And if
Yeah,
it's going to be a short bridge, it needs to be because if I'm sitting here trying to comb through it to find it, you're like, yeah, it's one, but it's real short.
right.
Then why
I
have
get
it?
it. True. True.
Okay.
Well, Brandy did say if you want some more, if you want me to. So I guess she wasn't answering you then because you wanted more
Basically.
Brandy. But you're right, sis. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Become As You Are. Yeah, I'm finally one of my favorite songs on the album. Then my second favorite song on the album.
She sounds
Um,
so good on this one. She sounds
yes,
so
and
good.
and this one personally for me, because I told y'all I got this album doing Human, and I love Human so much for the personal aspect that it did for me. And I'm listening to that album and this one, and it was some bullshit that I needed to walk away from. And she just kept talking to me in this. She said, looking back on my choices made, thinking about the things I did to make you stay. I
Mm.
wonder sometimes why my love didn't turn to hate. But then I hear the same voices inside me say, stop, look around. This is where you belong. Look at yourself. Are you weak? Are you strong? I realize it's all up to me to make me happy. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, it's like I need to choose me. You know what
Yep.
I mean? Instead of all of you're choosing somebody else and you're not happy. You need to choose yourself. Come on, Jesus. And you need to just choose, you need to choose yourself to make you happy. And for that, it was like for 3 years, I was like really dealing with that. And finally, I sung this song when I finally walked away and it felt good. It was like, ah. And then when she's ending it, finally, I'm where I'm supposed to be. And she just keeps saying that over and looping it and looping it. And I was like, it felt like, it just connected to me. It was just so this song for real and Timbaland walk with us. Like, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, that's my shit. Like, I just love that. So me listening to Finally and then Camouflage on Human just did something to me. So Brandy and Tim with this, it was they had me with this. One of my favorites on the album. Definitely one of my second favorites. So yeah.
I feel you. This is another one, and to me, it's just this is one of those ones where she just takes the performance to another level. By the time
Mm-hmm.
we get to the end of the song, and it's basically like opening doors of the church, Holy Ghost, I'm with it.
Yes.
So, like,
Yes.
yes, this is another one. It's another keeper. It's great. This is what I want from my album cuts. Like, it don't have to. It wouldn't work at a single, but when you're looking at the storytelling and the theme of the
Mm-hmm.
album, this was
Yes.
a critical song to have near the end of the album.
Yes.
This is what I want. This is what I wanted Timberland to do with Brandy.
Mm.
This song meshes so well. It feels organic. Nothing feels forced. She is singing freer. So she's singing less technical on it to me. Like it's a little more free vocal. This song works for me. I really like this song a lot.
Yeah.
And then to know that the lyrics mean that to you is makes me even like it even more now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. 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 Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hallelujah.
Yeah, this song, like no notes for me on this song. There was some difference in the production going, like well, it felt like an R&B song,
Yeah.
even though it's very, very Timberland. Like you hear
Yeah.
it, oh, that's Tim, but
Yeah.
that was the the meeting point where I wanted them to meet. Right.
Right. Get it. Get it.
Love it. Love this song.
Okay. So how I feel?
See, at least we got a bridge. I'm telling you, we got a bridge on this one.
We did.
Mm.
No, we did. What?
Why ain't nobody enthused? Like, yeah,
You
that's
know
a bridge. We
why?
gonna have
Because I'm gonna
I
be
just thought you
honest
were
with
gonna say
this.
something after that. That's why.
You know, it's just for me. As much as the song is cool, I like it. But we're finally, I'm kind of ready for the album to end. And we go from finally to how I feel. It kind of messes up the transition for me because I'm ready to get to this last song because this last song for me means everything to me. So
yes, we gonna get to that one.
I'm
Me
ready
too.
to go there with finally, and then it's kind of like, well, why didn't we put how I feel up there with maybe like necessary or go
Yes,
up further in the album for me? Like the placement of where this was, I just didn't like the placement. It messed up the flow because now we're at the end. Yeah, Brandy had let us know from Say You Will that she's there. So why didn't we go from maybe necessary to how I feel to Say You Will and then boom. So we get to finally and then we end it after that. So for me, as much as it is, because I do like the line when she said it's so hard to relax when you won't even call me back. Elise
mm,
knows that very well. We're like that with each other. If I call her and I don't hear from her like 15 minutes, what the hell is going on? She's like that with me. Like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on? I'm like that with my friends. Like, I'm never gonna be too busy for what matters. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's
Elise calls
facts.
me and I'll be like, yeah, I'll be like, sis, give me 10 minutes. If I ain't hit her back in 10 minutes, she gonna be like, JR. And I'm like that with her. So that line always gets me. And obviously the guitar is very eclectic and things like that. But I just think
I love the
this
guitar.
song messes up the flow to me. And that's why
I
I'm a little iffy with it.
I feel you. So like you hit on all my points. Number one, I love this song. I love just give me a little bit of that art of noise song. I love the production. Love
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. But like when I review albums and people don't be understanding, because I'll be deducting scores. And they're like, why are you deducting scores if you said you like the album? Because
Uh-huh.
sequencing is important. And when I
Yes.
first heard the album, finally to me is like a closer. And then we still got like a couple more songs. And why I understand why should I go close. We'll get that in a minute.
Woo,
Like how
Lord.
I feel like kind of squished in between when it could have easily
Yes.
been moved around and made the listening experience. Cause like, look, I listen to albums front to back. Like they are made to be a story. You don't watch a movie and watch it 45 minutes in and then like fast forward to 3 minutes in.
Well, why
Listen
don't
to
you
it in
tell that
sequence.
to these the people that's making these albums because they're not doing bodies of work. They're doing series of songs.
They doing playlists. They ain't doing no
Thank
albums.
you, Ed. Thank
That's
you.
what that is. But there, when it comes to this song, better sequencing would have helped overall in the album. But it's
Yes.
just as far as a song, oh,
Oh,
I
it's great.
love the song. I
Oh
love
yeah,
the
I love it.
song.
I love this song. It's just so like, and she sounds good on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she sounds. She was in love again. The girl was gone. Quinn had her in the clouds. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she was in the clouds. So it was like, yes, it was like, girl, yes, how you feel? Like, yes, we getting into it with you. You know, we feeling that. You know what I mean? So for me, I was just like, yeah, if it would have been anywhere else on the album, I'd have been fine with it. And that just goes to show, Ed, bringing it back to what we say about bodies of work. We all here are bodies of work type of people. We just are. So that's why, again, we're going to listen to an album and be like, well, nah, it's good, but we would have put it somewhere else. And at least it's very serious about sequences. We have done so many
Yes,
albums
Lord.
on this show where the sequences have been off and at least been like, yeah, this album would have been so much better if the sequence would have been better. You know
Hmm.
what I'm
Yep.
saying? And with her not making playlists, she has to make sure her sequences are right. That's why she be having her bar rocking. Cause she
Yes.
ain't gonna put no damn song here and then fuck around and put like three ballads, then another up tempo. That just don't make sense. Like not at a bar. No, you know what I mean. So sequence is very important. And I just think they messed up with squeezing this in the middle of two of my favorite songs. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah.
No, I have nothing to add. That's no, seriously. Like that's exactly how I felt about it. Mhm.
Yeah.
Like exactly.
So we're at the end,
Mm-mm-mm.
and we're at Should I Go?
Mm-mm-mm.
All I have to say, this is a top five Brandy song for me ever.
For real?
Yes.
It might be.
And
It
I
ain't
You
top
too?
five. It's number six on mine. It's high.
is
It's
oh
high.
my God,
It's
I
high.
love this record. It's real, but I know because sis have gave y'all why she don't like it because it's the same loop.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I
It's
knew.
just the
I knew she
same loop.
wouldn't.
And yeah, like I knew that because at least know that I love this record. And me and her talked about this record so many times, and she was just like, "It's just the clocks, looped. That's it." You know what I'm saying? It's nothing added to it. You know what I mean?
And if it won't for oh, that's the one I was fussing texting you about. I said
Yes.
if it wasn't for that damn just boring ass dry piano loop, it
Lord.
would be it would no, it would otherwise be my favorite song on this project. For sure. Cause I see what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And she executed.
Woo!
Oh, she, over the top execute. Like, I mean, the just right executed it.
Yes.
And that the production take me out of it. Cause it's just so over. If you're just gonna have that loop, at least maybe come bring a little guitar or something in it with a nice little something going. Just something. Any kind of I needed another instrument
I get it. I
somewhere.
get it.
Shit, this one you should have threw some little flutes in there somewhere.
Yo, don't get Timberland started. I'm
No,
one
not
song enough
Not
with them
loud
flutes.
flute. Like um,
One is enough.
yeah. Cause that piano loop is the and I you know what, JR? I remember when we were talking to Zoe about the A Marie album,
yes.
and I couldn't and this is kind of be contradicting myself though, a little bit. Because I couldn't understand why he didn't like that song. Was it Flow or whatever?
Float.
And
Flow.
the way he skimmed right over that, he was like, "Nah, I don't like he ain't going to why he didn't that piano loop."
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it was, I still loved it because you had them rich drums.
Yes, Lord.
Them
So,
Richard, yeah.
so it
Yeah,
still was
yeah.
interesting. But I think he didn't like it now because of it was just a piano loop.
Mm-hmm.
Like in retrospect, anyway. Yeah.
But during that time that they said when doing this album, they had Coldplay playing. And obviously, this is the second time we're hearing
Right.
that influence of Coldplay with them. You know what I mean? Because they said that Timbaland said it and Brandy said it. They was like, "Yo, we had," you know what I'm saying? So it was like that was their influence, but it's just how real and honest and truthful
Yes.
this song
Yes.
is to me. And Brandy is landed all on the line, like, and what we were dealing with during that time. Premature release of these albums online, making it
Yes.
hard for real entertainers to shine. Like that's real now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
And that was
that,
the
and we were going through that
early internet.
She talking
early.
about
Like
the
they didn't
veterans waiting in line. Like she ain't
veterans waiting in
lying.
line. Yes,
This ain't this 2004. Look at 2025.
still going through that. And to think that y'all kids would never understand what we had to deal with file sharing. That shit was a real thing. You
Yes,
know what I'm
Lord.
saying? It was real. You know what I mean? So it was like Brandy, like when she said she was like, this is just a game I'm not used to. I'm not used to this game like this. Like I'm used to when it was a few artists at a time. You know what I'm saying? And it was just her, Aaliyah, and Monica.
Yep.
Those were the three girls. Again, she's breaking down this real life here. And she was like, Aaliyah, we miss you, girl. I wish me and you could be here working with Tim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's, again, giving knowing that Timbaland was her chick.
Yeah.
You know, her Timberland was that was her producer. So she like, girl, me and you could have been doing this record. Hey, I did one with Monica, and
Yeah.
I'm with Timberland. It could have been me and you on a record together. So with that, and the part that really touches me when she said, just to be in the presence of the people that you affected on a personal level just makes me stop for a second. And then she breathes. She like, I
Yep.
was like, oh shit, like that hits. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, whoo. And but then she was like, you're a blessing. You just really just answered one of my questions. Should I stay? Should I go? Like, this is where her mind is at this time. And as a fan, you like, damn, she don't even want to be here because of all of this that you deal with. You know what I mean? But since she does give us a bridge,
See?
she gives us a bridge because she said, I gave it some time. I made up my mind, move over. This is my time, be rocking back on the grind. So she
Mm-hmm.
said, all of this, I'm still
But I'm
gonna
gonna
do
still
this.
be here. I'm gonna
I'ma
still
still
be
be
here.
here. And that it's just and then it's just hauntingly beautiful for me. I know I use that on every show, so I finally got to use it. It's just hauntingly beautiful for me, and it's just captivating. And I'm just every time I hear this song, I get chills. Sometimes I even tear up. Sometimes I'm like, shit, this is where her mind was. Like I don't even know if I want to do this. Like so, yeah, I love. Should I go? Love this record.
Man,
Love it.
listen. I've talked about it here on this podcast before too, because like people say like I'm such a reviewer. I listen to music like a math problem. I don't listen
Yes.
to it for emotions. And they telling the truth. This is one of the songs that hits me on a personal level because it's one of those songs when I'm dealing with stuff I go back to. Like for
Yes.
instance, like working on Soul and Stereo. Y'all know. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about y'all favorite little websites and blow it up. When I see this complex list that came out the other day of the 100 best rappers or whatever it is, 100 best albums, let me tell y'all what they did. They threw that list in the chat GPT and got it, and then they moved it around to put, oh, we gonna put Young Thug at number 6 above whoever, above Lauren Hill, because we know that's gonna get some conversation on social media.
Yeah.
It ain't about actually analyzing music, it's about getting engagement. When
Yeah.
I do my list, and y'all know I'm the master of these lists,
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
go through and I listen to every single. So if I'm doing 100 albums, I done listen to 100 albums, and I have
Right.
written notes and I done moved
Yes.
them around. And
Thought
it's
about it.
so hard in this climate when you put in that type of effort on a list. And whereas I'm sure they created that list in Chat GPT, they probably did that thing in like 10 minutes. And it'll take me weeks to create a list. I'll come out with a list, and then somebody will scroll through. Oh, you got my favorite number 37. This week list this trash. Player, you ain't gonna read the rest of the list. Like you ain't gonna look at that. So a lot of times I'm like, man, should I stay? Should I go? Because I could be using my time doing something else instead of putting it out there. When I mean, I know people like, I know I get a lot of people who like respect and like what I do. But when all you hear is like the negative chatter, like, man, I could be doing something better with my time. But then I think of the lines of this song. I'm in control either way. No matter what decision I make, I'm in control either way. They're not in
Come
control.
on.
And that has motivated really Soul and Stereo for the past like probably 5 years specifically. When everybody else got their little websites and they blowing up and doing whatever, doing minimal work. I know it because they be honestly telling me. And then when you out here grinding, 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 you like, man, do people even care about this aspect of the culture, or do they just
Mm-hmm.
like the gossip and the numbers and this and that? So this is one of those songs I listen to when I get in my head about stuff that like I'm in control. I'm gonna do what I want to do because I know there's an audience and I know people appreciate it and I know it'll be respected. Even if it's 3 people that rock with it, I'm gonna rock with them 3 people. So shout out to Brandy because this is one of those songs that has affected pretty much my mind state over the past 20 years.
I agree. I totally agree. And I just did this doc for Critical Mind, and it was with John, and he was asking me about that, and he was just like, "What do y'all creators like go through?" And I was like, "It's a lot, because you would see." a lot of motherfuckers out here, and you know they just read wiki about 5 minutes before they got on camera.
You
You know
already
what I
know.
mean? And it's like we out here on the real. Like Elise had to kind of take me away from that too because I would be like, damn, since we ain't getting no views, she was like, get the audience that we have. Stick
Right.
with them because they'll be the ones that will share it and do and bring people in. Like Keith Burrows. We have a lot of people because of Keith that he has sent our stuff out to, and they will be like, we was introduced to y'all through Keith. And
Keith
it's
is that dude.
crazy.
Yes.
He will promote the ones that he really, really rock with. It. And you know, Keith is a music head for real.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? And if he's promoting you and he's promoting you, he's not even on an episode and he does that for us. And I'd be like, me and Elise just gotta look like, yo, he is dope. So when I was on that, and speaking of, he asked me what websites and shit, and it was only 5 of them, and I named you in it. I was
I
like,
appreciate
I
that.
was like, and with Soul and Stereo, that dude, I say he reviews albums like nobody for me. And it's real honest. You might not like okay, yeah, he might talk about a song that you don't that you like, but when he says it, you be like, damn, he right. You can't even get mad at him. So that's why I was like, so John was like, so yeah, so if you get an email, just know that it came from over here because he
I
gonna probably
appreciate
hit
that
you up to
love.
be in it. Yes, because I was like, no, like it's hard, and that's why my mindset is with this. That's why I kind of got a should I go because Elise is it. You know what I mean? So I can really just be like, all right, I want to listen to that song, but I'd be like, no, I'm fuck that. I'm calling the least. Girl, I feel the type of way. Like I feel the way. And she like, don't. She was like, we got to keep doing what we doing and get to our audience. And ever since she said that, I have focused on that. And it seems like at least having our shit just been rising. You know what I mean? Because it's like sometimes you be like, I don't even want to do this no more. Like I
Right.
just nobody's getting it. But it's
Right.
like, no, focus on your audience. And once you do that, and I think Brandy realized that, like, I'm gonna focus on my audience and that's it. You know what I mean? And for her to end it like this, and I just like, thank you, Brandy. Thank you for her and Tim and Candace and all y'all that was down with this record. Like, what a record. What a record.
Absolutely.
But I agree with sis. The loop. It's just one loop. That's it. Like you gotta be honest with it. It's just one loop, but it's just the feeling of the record for me. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, I love Should I Go. As y'all can see, we kind of went in on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I love it. I love it. But as a whole, like I said, this album is number 3 for me. You know, it's some areas I'm a little iffy with. Some songs maybe I would want it, like I wanted Nodding Off instead of Sedity. I would have rather that. You know what I mean? And it could have been a different first single for that. But as a body of work, Brandy, you are right with me, and that's why it's number 3. So that's
Agreed.
yeah.
Number 3 for me as well. Love this album. Personally speaking, if I take the reviewer out of it, this is probably my favorite album due to some personal stuff that I mentioned, the
Yes.
production. I just love the risk that she took. I love this album. I go up for it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. That's why I do respect Afrodisiac because it was a risk.
It
Like, she,
was.
she didn't play
Absolutely.
it safe, and I respect the hell out of that. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. Yes. So y'all, guess
We
where we
did that
at?
shit.
That was my fave.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Let me get right in my seat.
Listen, you like um. Well, today's word song association, my favorite part of the show. We are, of course, gonna get songs from 2004.
Okay.
Ooh.
There's some fun stuff in there.
Oh,
And,
okay.
as always, the first thought, memory, word, whatever that comes to mind.
Yeah.
When you hear this song. All right. First, we are gonna go. um, okay. Anthony Hamilton, Charlene.
Oh my. Look. That album, in my opinion, is one of the best albums of the decade.
Agree.
I
Agreed.
love that album. I love that pitiful sad man and his sad beard. I love it so much. And Charlene, that old, oh my God, feel like he just got cotton and just glued it. But Charlene, we had a friend, my wife's friend. She was like one of her bridesmaids named Charlene. So you know we gave her all kind of grief. We were like, go back to Anthony. Stop Anthony crying on the song for you, Charlene. Go back. She can't stand us. I love that song because that man is so pitiful. He sounds like he's literally crying at the end of the song.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. I love that song so much.
very collard greens on this. Very.
Yes.
What?
You know the
Pig
only
feet, hog maws, all that. Go ahead.
you know on that album, the only song that's even sadder in a pitiful way
Let's talk
is
about it.
I'm a Mess.
Oh
Which
God, yes. Oh,
that's
This
a
song start
can't
can't
eat,
believe.
can't sleep, can't shave. We see that. Can't live.
Anthony was in misery on that album.
Misery.
But I love every second of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I love that song so much. Love the
Mm-hmm.
album, love the song.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
that. I love that album.
Yes.
Come on home, Charlene, because he's struggling. Come on home.
And then also shit, Lucille left
Lucille
him.
done left him. Had a fine time,
A
Lucille,
fine
till he
time.
left.
Fine. Yeah, Lord.
Yes, it's oof. Yeah. All right. No one has ever talked about anything, even tangentially, Anthony Hamilton on this show.
Have not.
Really?
Have not. Mm-mm.
And I
Oh,
appreciate people come on here not talking about people from North Carolina, but hey, that's just me.
well, I'll be back so we can talk about that sad album.
It's so sad. It's one of the saddest. Oh,
Yes, yo. I'm gonna have on dark blue on that episode.
all right. The next one is gonna be Beyonce, Naughty Girl.
I don't really like this song, y'all. I know everybody love it. I know everybody love it. I ain't with like my wife is really the first Beyonce album to me was kind of so. I think she nailed it on the second one. I think the first album was a little bit of work in progress. I thought some of them album cuts was not hitting, but I I don't know. Like this one just didn't do it for me. And well, this the one with Sean Paul on it.
No. This is her by herself. This is
Oh no,
Naughty.
it's Baby
Sean
Boy.
Paul is Baby
Baby
Boy.
Boy.
Baby
You're
Yeah,
boy.
right.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, like
Naughty Girl just sounds like a single. It just sounds like where you know where she was going with it.
it was something about the production that it felt like I heard it before. It was something
You
about the
might have
production
did.
that sounded very familiar. So when it dropped, I was just kind of like, now look.
It sounded a lot like Baby Boy to me.
That's why I got
That's
confused.
why
I'm
you
like,
got it.
wait a minute.
Hmm.
It's I ain't really
And I
rocking with
like
that.
Baby Boy better, but that's because of the Sean Paul of it all.
I was not a Sean Paul fan. Anytime he Sean Paul, I was like, here he go. Yes, he was on 37 tracks in
Oh,
2002
listen.
and 3.
Woo! Lord, he was just killing the radio.
He was everywhere. I was tired of him.
Yes.
Get your money. I ain't mad. Get your money, Sean, but I ain't want to hear you no more.
I mean, I did get tired after a while, but I did love it.
Mm. Baby boy and that one.
But
That's
you
all
know,
right.
that's I was in the clubs.
I was too, but I was
Me
standing on the
too.
wall when this came on.
Ooh. Well, I
Well,
ain't
no,
never
not for
really
this
heard
song,
this.
but like for Baby Boy, like that
Yeah.
was a club that got people on the floor kind of
No,
song.
it did. I was just standing there
Naughty
whenever
Girl,
that.
I could do without Naughty Girl. I
Yeah,
actually don't like that song.
yeah, that ain't my thing.
Yeah.
She was trying to do her best like vanity kind of thing.
Yeah, it was
And it
Yeah.
very
was weird.
vanity coded. Yeah,
Yeah, very much so. I
you can
agree.
tell my wife ain't
It's
home because
like
she
a
would have
vanity
busted
but
in
with
here by now.
vocals.
Busting.
Catch it. So Beyonce had the vocals.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Next one. Let's do the era. Oh. I just don't
Now
want to.
you
I just don't want to pick predictable stuff. I just want to.
Yeah.
let me tell you about this child. She is the reason why I stopped listening to the radio. Cause they play her music. I was living in Louisville at the time. They play, and I was like, you ain't supposed to be able to do this. Like, you can't play the same song back to back. Like, who programmed this? Like, who I
Oh,
got
that
to holler at? They
that
would play
promo
that
money was
song.
sick.
Oh my! Within a half an hour, they would play that song again and again and again and again. I'm like, all
Yes.
right, man, all right, man. I get it. I know you the next girl up. I ain't with it. And she sounded so dry. Oh, oh. Put some pep in your step and in them vocals, man.
I heard a beat. The production always has done the work.
Oh, all of it,
Yes.
absolutely.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
Ride, I
Cause
only
that,
like that because of the production.
cause the
Yep.
production of O is fucking sick to me. I love it,
I love it. Yeah.
but
Me too.
her no. But like when it comes on, it's like kind of foreboding, kind of sonically. So I find her production is always way more interesting than she is.
Facts.
I like Ride, and not only because of the beat. You're right about that. But oh no, I turned the channel.
Respect. They did wear out. Just all
Her
yeah.
goodies era, they wore us
Yeah,
out with
that's
it.
Good God,
because
yes.
all that was on coattails of Confessions, that
Yep.
of Yeah,
Yep.
Rocket
Hmm.
B, so
Yep.
That same beat that Lil John. I mean, he ate off that beat. Peter Pablo, Usher,
yeah.
her.
Yep. Yep.
Like, can we please do something different?
Oh goodness. Y'all crazy. All right. I keep having to search through because a few of them we've talked about the whole albums. Okay. Monica. We can't talk about Brandy and not bring a Monica in
Of
it.
course.
Of
You
course.
should have known better.
Man, I like this one, but I will say that because So Gone is like one of my favorite songs of that era. We'll have to talk about that another. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with that song. Should have
Hmm.
known better. It's fun because it feels like an evolution of Monica's sound. So I liked it. So Gone was just like on another planet. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what missing them were drinking that day, but they did something with that one. But I
Yes.
love like the storytelling of what she was doing on that track. And it's one I don't like go to as much, even though I love that album. I don't go to it as much as I used to, but yep, that one got some play in '03 and '04 for me.
Hmm.
Okay. This one I'm being funny.
Oh Lord, let me get ready.
You should. Akon featuring
Ma'am, bye. What?
or no, Ruben Studdard, sorry 2004.
Oh
Listen,
shit.
Oh, Nina Sky, move your body. Uh
no, you done brought up Akon, so I'm gonna look. Look.
Mm.
When that song came, I was like, "This a real song." I thought this was like one of them joke songs they would play on the radio, like sometimes where they would like make up a song to like sell some cars or something.
I
I was like,
thought
"This a
that.
real song?
I
This
thought the
real?"
same thing.
I like okay, like so when Styles P, I was like, okay, Styles on it, so they got some legitimacy for me. But I'm locked up, don't let it. Oh. This sound like somebody uncle was singing at the cookout because they got locked out of the house, and the uncle and the aunt was mad and wouldn't let him back in the house. And he, I'm locked up, don't let, I'm locked up. Y'all playing on my radio? Stop. Shout out to Styles though, that's my dog.
Right, right, right,
Oh,
right.
cool. Yeah. But when I look at all the songs that's out, they that's when things was really sounding real sameish.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Lord.
This is where it was really about to get same.
It was
But
yes.
I'll say though, because I was very critical at the time, as you can tell by some of my responses. But looking back on it, I'm like, man, it was gonna get way worse than we had it. We thought we had it bad, and then
Yeah,
That
yeah.
part.
at least we had some good stuff. We had a
Hello.
confessions.
Right.
Diary of Alicia Keys. We had some
We
joints.
had some. Cause boy, I knew it. After 2003, I saw it. I said, "Here we go,
Mm-hmm.
here we go."
Yeah, and this,
And
yeah,
mm,
this also was, another one of those times where it was the charts was mostly hip hop.
Yep.
of course, of course,
Because
That's
look,
when
like,
that's when the changeover came, and then all
yep,
the R&B artists started trying to be fake rappers, and here we are in 2025.
yeah. Unfortunately,
yeah.
Happy that Mariah done put out a okay album.
Oh,
oh,
oh, oh.
mm.
Let's see, I ever did all that shit. Yeah.
hmm
Oh.
Her old sound so dry. I'm like, man, put some energy in your vocals.
Something.
They need to put her vocals in that damn Brandy video with that damn water.
They sound like they were underwater.
Help me, Lord. I can't. I'm done. Nope. I'm done. I'm done with the show. I'm done.
I love you, though. Yeah, that
Oh,
vocal
you're
is
right, but
dry
I'm
as
done.
shit. Yeah, that vocal is a well done steak, like a hockey puck.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Well, friends, I think we did it.
The week we sure
You're
did
right.
something. We did it.
Woo!
No, this was fun.
Yes, yes, it was.
And yeah, Ed, you know what? You got anything going on? Anything you want to say? Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you love what we did today, make sure you stop by soulandstereo.com. Again, thanks to JR for his shout out a little bit earlier on.
Mm,
And you can see what we do all there on our YouTube page as well, youtube.com/soulandstereo. They done dragged the old head on TikTok. I'm on TikTok there talking about some albums and just talking about like album discographies. People, the children love it. I'm like, this is the one app I don't get cussed out on. I'm like, why the children of TikTok? Well, y'all treating Uncle respect. I kind of like it.
right.
So I'm doing my thing there, and then of course Twitter, Facebook, all of those socials. You can find me everywhere.
Even when
Always.
he did the Brandy one, y'all got to check that one out. When he did
Oh
that
my
discography,
gosh.
whoo, even it was good and it was honest, it was truthful, and the stands were just mad because he was right. Next,
They still ain't got up off of me. They looked at the first one, B7, and it just went straight to the comments.
straight to it. It's like y'all didn't watch
That's
because if
what
you
I'm
did,
saying.
you would have knew. You would have been like, he's right.
I'm at
Ooh.
Yes,
least presenting my argument. Jeez, but you know how we do in 2025. But
that
anyway, yeah,
part.
check out the videos, check out the site, make your own opinions, hop in the comments. I love chatting with y'all about this stuff.
Facts.
Mm. Right. Well, we thank you, Ed, of course,
Yeah.
and we thank our cousins as always, especially the live chat gang. Um, love y'all down. Appreciate you. Make sure like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell the enemy, casual acquaintance, long as you tell them about us. And
Mm-hmm.
we will catch y'all on the next Catch That.
All right.
Okay.
Peace.